Hi guys, Treep Squire here, and today I'm going to be having a look at the options and performance of Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Let's start by having a look at the options. Firstly, video settings, which, well, they're not great. You can adjust the resolution, turn off VSync, although this doesn't stop the frame rate from being locked at 60 FPS. You can also adjust the shadows, ambient occlusion, gamma, texture quality, and enable or disable light shafts. Lastly, there is an option to adjust the anti-aliasing, but it doesn't actually say what type of anti-aliasing is being used. Onto audio, standard options here where you can adjust the master, voice, music, effects, and ambient volume. For gameplay settings, you can adjust the mouse and stick sensitivity if you're using a controller. You can also invert the camera, disable subtitles, adjust the difficulty level, and there is an option to disable loading in the cab. Lastly, there is an option to look at the controls, however, there is no option to adjust the key bindings in a PC game in 2016. Anyway, onto the performance. To be able to benchmark the game properly, I had to unlock the frame rate. You can do this by going to your My Documents folder, then My Games, Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter, SH8 Game, Config, and then open the SH8 engine file with Notepad. Do a search for B Smooth frame rate and change the value to false. I haven't noticed any abnormalities yet from doing this, although I haven't played much of the game. Back to the performance, on the left is the game running at 1440p and on the right is 4K. As you can see, 4K essentially halves the frame rate, and a single 980 Ti certainly isn't fast enough to keep the game running at 60 frames per second. Most of the time it sits around the 40 to 50 mark. For 1440p however, the frame rate jumps up and down between 70 and 110 frames per second, usually sitting at around the 80 mark. I imagine most low-end PCs and high-end laptops should be able to run the game relatively smoothly at 1080p. That's it from me, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know with a like and subscribe, and dislike if you thought it was crap. Hopefully see you on the next one.